Way before the front desk, before the world was awake, we sketched out first blueprints in the glow of cheap pancakes. Snapbacks crooked on our heads, chins pressed to the glass, dreaming up marathons while night was fading fast. No bags in hand yet, just cartoons in the mind. Ticket stubs and markers, all our plans intertwined. This was before the check-in, even before the line. We claimed the spot with stories like the first kids in time. Sun peeking on the breakfast bar, sugar high set to burst. Fists full of action figures, who would get there first? Voices echo in the lobby, sneakers scuffing up the floor. We planted flags by memory, we built it door to door. 4 a.m. alarms, not even set, we're all awake. Hoodies zipped up tight, scribbled tags on the fire escape. Headphones blaring theme songs, ciphers breaking up the fog. Dawn out promised nothing, but we gathering for the squad. Old cartoons on the wristwatch, shadows dancing on the wall. Hop fences with our backpacks, yo, we answered every call. Moms yelling out the window, but we vanished down the block. Origins in those footsteps, no one ever tried to stop. Sidewalk stained with secrets, crew rolling deep before light. Laugh echo on the corners, fever burning hot and bright. Every label tried to shake us, but we rooted in the cracks. We showed up with spray cans, brought that childhood spirit back. Before the vans and breakfast runs, we gathered at the block. Shoelaces dragging, cold breath curling, doodles stuffed in socks. First cartoons in the window, sun still cracking through the haze. Before we ever checked in, the squad already raised, pockets jingling with tokens. Planner sketch from lack of sleep, passing chips and jokes around, laughing on the busted street. Gate crashers at the motel, dreaming up legendary quest. This crew wild on blacktop, sharper than the rest.
Opening bars.
Sunrise gleamed through blinds, cereal box heroes at dawn. Sleepy eyes on cartoons, world simple before it's gone. Busted sneakers in the hallway, paint on the backpack seam. Daydream ink on the forearm, kid stuck inside his dream. TV glows in the kitchen, crew texting meetup times. Moms yelling from the driveway, Pop-Tarts while waiting in line. Retro shows in the playlist, stickers slapped on every wall. Rewind back to beginnings, we built this place after all.
Le classico.
Cartoon channel humming low, stacking memories tile by tile. Before the headlines threatened, we lived inside that style. Skateboard wheels on blacktop, mom's voice calling from a car. Plastic wristbands itching, wishing weekends stretched so far. Crew marked up with patches, hotel lobby lit in blue. We mapped every corner, drew legends that only we knew. Sneakers up on suitcases, eyes wide with midnight plans. Guardians of the breakfast bar, rebels with stickered hands. Faded out pajamas still holding last year's stains. Sketchbooks in the backpack, ink bleeding through the grains. It wasn't just a building, it was homegrown from dreams. We built a world with cartoons bursting at the seams. Streetlights flicker, bus tickets clenched in my palm. Crew spilling from the shadows, rolling thick through pouring dawn. City waking up slow, faded murals greet our eyes. Keys jangling from my belt, cartoon patches mark our tribe. Stepping off at boardwalk north, me stick meets a gum spread walk. Palm over stickered lockers, hush whispers as we talk. Cartoon lanyards swinging wild, energy turning up the heat. It's not just another building, it's the heart beneath our feet. Jackets over pajamas, backpacks dragging on the tile. We spotted the glowing lobby, half a block before the smile. Can't nobody shut it down, not while we still draw breath. First and last one sleeping, we'll guard this place till death.
Sirens in the distance, hotel glowing through the night. We marched past empty breakfast trays, rested topics in the glass, decadent secret messages as loyalty built.
Banners in our hands, old cartoons on our tees. Crew rolling deep on the ramp, yelling names in the breeze. Waving at the cameras, grown-ups telling us chill. But we live for every color thrown on these walls with skill. Rally in the parking lot, grown kids with something to say. We chant for every late night spent where memories never fade. Security in the lobby, but they know the drill. For every marker in our pocket, there's a story to refill. Static from the driveway boom box creeping in at dawn. Shoelaces half untied, breakfast TV roaring on. Sharpie scrawls on arms, bedroom door marked up with years. Before the world got complicated, we just tuned out all the fears. We'd hustle for remote control, stakes high before the light. Trading cards and secrets, calling dibs on shows each night. Fridge glow on sleepy faces, juice stains on our tees. Locked in cartoon universes, power-ups and mysteries.
Dim globe TV, cereal bowl stacked tall. Saturday morning silence, waiting for the roll call. Flashbacks to pajamas, logo burned behind my eyes. Just a kid from Mark sketching dreams before sunrise. Marathon memories, theme songs on repeat. Dad shouts from the kitchen, speakers pounding on the seat. Block building on the carpet, action figures take the stage back when nothing mattered but the battle in the page.
Sun barely up, wide awake, plotting strategy under sheets, laughing at last sneaks, run sneakers lined up at her feet, cold tile in the hallway, sock slides with morning cake, snapback rim, got that sticker hoodie zipped up to the chin.
Yonkers cap on sideways, phone buzzing on the sink, door slam singles, breakfast bacon popping with a wink, pro artist cartoon verse classes, mom just rolls her eyes.
Every morning memory stacked high, cemented in our lives.
Sneaking spoon, sugar, dodging chores along the way, scrawling names on skin up glass, leaving bruised for Saturday.
Static on the TV set, it's ritual, not routine. These flashes us forever, bright and sharp like TV screens. Cartoon socks sliding on the kitchen floor. Saturday mornings louder than the year before. Sun sneaking through the curtains while we plot a sneak attack. Action figures lining up, remote battles back to back.
Cereal milk running down chins, no one wipes away. Pajamas covered in cartoons, every weekend we would play. Dad tossed the comics, mom pretends not to see.
Portafility, arcade dreams, quarters rattling in our jeans.
Bed sheets with characters, wall posters peeling slowly. Drop master plans and marker hidden where only you know.
DC pause the best scene, pencil sharpened on the side. Rebel book before breakfast, letting make believe collide.
Last night's pizza box under the couch crumbs on the rug. Trading cartoon facts, quoting every punchline and sure laughing till we're breathless. Air thick with morning sun. This room's a Saturday court until the show is done.
First rays through my window, back up out at the door. Early morning, so cars playing even more. Sneaky stack of feeling long shadows on the wall. Witnessing that on the phone, I hit the scrawl. Pocket changes, sticky notes, sketches on the fridge. Old Scott's phone buzzing grabs, watching from the bridge. This is making faces, stretching hoodies over knees. Felt it marks on fingers, that cartoonish that never leaves.
Buster friends in the corner, bikes crashing in the grass. Trading comics quick as cascades, once a day to pass. Different channels looking for shows that ever run. Laughing in the driveway while for the day's begun. Running from the mailbox, keys jangling in my hand. Kids from every block, caught up with a weekend plan. Crack boys, shout, challenge, sneakers hit the street. Growing up with cartons, it's the only way we meet.
I'm waking up from static faded logos on my tee. Remote under the pillow, living loud on channel 3. Milk stains on the counter, poster peeling off the wall. These colors shape my vision, mark sketches on the mall.
Static cartoons blazing, fighting sync to catch the show. Mom's banging on the doorway, but she knows I need my zone. Recess in the hallway, cereal crunch beneath my feet. I'm chasing animated shadows from the houses down the street.
Dim below the TV, cereal bowl stacked tall, Saturday morning silence, waiting for the roll call. Flashbacks, pajamas, logo burned behind my eyes. Just kill with the marker, sketching dreams before sunrise.
Dim below the TV, cereal bowl stacked tall, Saturday morning silence, waiting for the roll call. Flashbacks, pajamas, logo burned behind my eyes. Just a kid with the marker, sketching dreams before sunrise. Hard in marathon memories, but themes on repeat. Dad shouts from the kitchen, speakers pounding on the seat. Block building on the carpet, action figure took the stage. Back when nothing mattered but the battle in the page.
Kids wide awake on Friday night, plotting out escape. She looks at another phone, wasn't way too late. Dreams scribbled in the margin of the blueprints in our heads. Passing middle science class, counting days until the bed.
Monsters finish homework, book text some jazz fast. I stuff stupid backpacks for this weekend last. Well, lunch and check cartoons streaming on the phone. All day we're pepperoni, just chips in our bone.
Long after the suburbs were lighting up our street. Parents yelling, Snoopy doing kisses at our feet. Bro keeps calling shotgun, little sisters grabbing snacks. Worn out hoodie, back with hat, everybody packed. Glitters on the hip break, my crew and cannon frames, carton shirts and duffel bag, matching every name. Mom say we're too loud, but we just crack a grin. Family pours blurry, journey to the attic and
Alarm goes early, sunlight creeping through the cracks. Laces loose on sneakers, grabbing bags stacked on racks. T-shirts repping classics, stiff from last night's wear. Racing to the breakfast table, laughter tumbling down the stairs. Dad fumbles with directions, mom's got keys in hand. Radio turned to static, searching for that travel jam. Suitcases just squished and bending, the dog wants in the ride. We hustling for shotgun, elbow sharp on either side. Backseat pressed to vinyl, maps crinkled on our knees. Rolling through the morning haze, sun breaking through the trees. Suitcase stickers chipping off, but our plans are holding strong. Cartoon faces wild with hope, humming childhood songs. Arm out the window, tracing lines, drawing shapes into the air. Brothers trading stories, plotting pranks before we're there. Cheap sunglasses, tangled cords, fighting for the ox. There's magic in the highway, chasing reruns in the box. Crack pavement in the lot, parents loading up the trunk. Sugar-berry breakfast breath, we're hype before the funk. Slipping backpacks in the pile, sneakers jumping on the curb. Daydreaming of that lobby, cartoons round every turn. Sidekicks, portable speaker blaring out a throwback tune. Trading stickers on the ride, drawing faces on balloons. Chilling at the red light, waiting for our world to start. Looking at the sign, cartoon letters lift my heart.
Opening rights.
Fresh out the minivan, baggy jeans and snapbacks on. Trading cards in pockets, capers plotting pranks before the dawn. Hiding in the lobby plants, giggling while parents groan. Cartoon marathon on phones, this hallway's like a second home. Ducking, blowing matadors, reaching heights. First floor ice machine, someone runs on yelling out names. These hotel walls are legend, every trip we run the game. So rolling up with my crew in the lot, bumping multiple tracks, it's heavy every stop. Graffiti on the walls, cartoons tapping every block. I'm telling from the window, now we love the bigger thought. Sliding through the turnstile, high tops gripping concrete, laughing at security, chasing us down the street. Rules in the paper cup hotel lobby heat. The misfits in the lounge making every night complete.
Checkered backpack slung on shoulders, racing from the van. Parents rolling eyes while we make escape plans. Catching air from parking lanes, sneakers flying up the ramp. We burst through sliding doors, branded wristbands on our hands. Flashing signs above the lobby, skateboard clack on the tile. Friends packed in the elevator, laughing all the while. Checking desk with stickers, bellhop grinning ear to ear. We ran these cartoon hallways every single year. Flashing signs above the lobby, skateboard clack on the tile. Friends packed in the elevator, laughing all the while. Checking desk with stickers, bellhop grinning ear to ear. We ran these cartoon hallways every single year. Walking down the neon hallway, colors dripping on the floor. Memories of Saturday mornings banging at the door. They're talking about shutting it down, man, are you kidding me? This was a fucked up sanctuary, a wild cartoon dream. Corporate suits with scissors, cutting scrapers are real. Pretenders to modest girls, all this scaling we feel. Save the cartoon ventricle to keep the magic alive. Don't you dare pull the plug, this is when we survive. Fuck your bottom line, bullshit, this sterile gray hell. We're raising voices high, save the cartoon hotel. Double on the carpet, fitting, taking every room. This palace of nostalgia, empty worlds, if you live again. It's almost every time I hope the city drives silent. Which rebels in pajamas can't be sorry, you can't. Turn down the TV to this. When you come in, whistles now. We only get one shot, and it's all we got. Save the cartoon and don't keep that magic alive. Don't you dare pull the plug, this is where we survive. Fuck your bottom line, bullshit, you scare out gray hell. Raising voices high, save the cartoon hotel. It's not just bricks and mortar, it's a technicolor shore. On the place where broken grown, our hearts can rewind. So if you're gonna scrap it, we'll scream in your face. Fuck your demolition crew, we'll defend this place. Save the cartoon and taking the magic alive. Don't you dare